Go. Say something.
All right. Well.
Wow, so good. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, even a couple days late. All right, so this episode, we're going to dye some eggs to prepare for Easter. Easter is tomorrow. You're watching this 2 days after Easter, at least. But we're going to dye some eggs to have some fun for Easter and talk to you guys a bit about the plan for the next couple weeks as we are starting to get into the dicey portion of the COVID-19 pandemic, at least for us.
So these are the lovely eggs that we got this time. They are perfectly pearl. So we'll see how they turn out.
I don't have high hopes.
I think they'll be good. I'm going to start with purple.
Wait, that one's purple?
Yeah.
What's this one?
Pink. Yeah, I'm probably going to get it on my fingers.
Don't do that.
Beep. Might have cracked.
They smell so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty vinegary.
A couple days after we had recorded the last episode, I found out that I would be furloughed for a couple weeks over the next quarter. It looks like it's only going to be 2 weeks, one in April and one in May. However, it could extend longer, so we'll just kind of have to play it by ear as we go a little bit on into the summer. Are these going to get colored, do you think?
Yeah.
I guess that one's a little bit.
It said to leave them in for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So this isn't a situation that I expected to find myself in. One of the reasons why I chose the field that I did was because software development and developers in general are pretty high in demand. However, when advertising revenue for the company you work for just plunges, there's not a whole lot that you can do. Aside from that, we're going to be losing about a quarter of our income for the next 2 months, which is obviously not ideal. However, the timing of this actually worked out really well because we're getting a third paycheck for Mary this month and then a third paycheck for me next month. Just when you get paid every 2 weeks, there's a couple months out of the year where you get a third paycheck in the same month. So that just happened to be during this furlough. And then into June will be when I get paid for my coaching. So I'll be getting a stipend that gets deposited sometime early June. So that'll help out in another month that normally we would be hit pretty hard.
You expect them to look different than 15 seconds ago?
Mm-hmm.
Nick's the much higher earner out of the two of us. So this was something that definitely is going to make a big difference. And we had to think about making other adjustments in our budget as well. The stipend and our third paychecks help to offset some of the costs that would have definitely been a bigger issue. But those particular checks were supposed to go towards our student loans, just straight towards them. So those adjustments are going to be necessary in order to stay on track to meet our goals to pay off our student loans. The first adjustment that we made is actually just something that is a result of what's happening right now. Our gas money is way low because we're not going anywhere. And so we are able to take that money and put it towards our loans. The next adjustment we decided to make was to our pocket money. Jenny's really sad about it.
We have money set aside every month for pocket money, and we'll probably just cut it off sometime in June just to make sure that we're under. That'll be the month that we're hit the hardest by my furlough.
We also decided to cut our entertainment money. We don't really need it right now.
Yeah, we had some entertainment money that had been saved up that we hadn't been using, and so we can just kind of let that run out through the course of the next couple months. One of the things that we budget for are things that we're really passionate about. And so for me, that is my meet entries into the track meets that I generally compete in. However, with all athletics being canceled, I have no need for that entry fee anymore. And so we cut that out of the budget.
I also occasionally will buy art supplies. I like to do little crafts and art, and I'm hoping to do more of that at this time and in the future. But right now we decided to cut that short as well. I have several things that I need, so I'm good to go for a little bit. We also cut our self-care budget. This is pretty much my category. We're not able to go do some of the things that would fall into that category right now anyway, with most businesses being closed. So that's also being put on hold for a little bit.
Yeah, really the only part of self-care I use is for my hair and beard. And as you can see, in order to save a couple extra dollars on beard supplies, I no longer have a beard.
Nick and I also both subscribe to a fitness program through our insurance that is basically our gym membership. With gyms being closed right now, we each put that on hold for 3 months. So we're not paying for that membership right now.
And so like we talked about last episode, we put some extra money into our emergency fund. That's just in case one of us happens to get laid off or something happens. Maybe I have a prolonged furlough. That's money that we've been adjusting for. Now, if something were to happen, I can withdraw from my emergency fund just to kind of make up for some income that is lost. We know that a lot of people are applying for unemployment right now. It's been over 6 million people per week in the country. And so we can't necessarily rely on that as a form of income for us. We want to be able to have the emergency fund as sort of a replaceable form of income.
Hopefully the stimulus checks are going to be coming in soon as well, and we plan to put that directly into our emergency fund. Again, we'll only pull money back out if it is an actual emergency.
Emergencies, and if you happen to lose a primary source of income for yourself and you need to be able to replace that to pay your bills, that's all it's really used for. So just make sure you're using that for only bona fide emergencies.
I'm gonna need to go get some scissors so that we can do our gold dispersion and rose gold dispersion and pearl dispersion.
Mother of pearl. It's called mother of pearl. Mother of pearl. They don't look any, I don't know.
They're colored.
That one looks the best, I think. Yeah, this one looks okay.
They all look fine.
No, the yellow one just
You're
looks
really
pretty
judgy of our eggs.
Pretty pathetic.
They're pastel.
Yeah, I guess. All right, well, we let the second batch of eggs soak. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the federal student loan situation. I had mentioned in the last episode that the interest rates would go down to 0 and that you could defer your payments and put your loans into forbearance. However, I was actually incorrect. The loans automatically go into forbearance and you actually have to opt out of that if you don't want it. I don't necessarily think this is such a bad thing, the loans going automatically into forbearance with 0% interest. It seems like you're not actually going to have to make a loan payment until September for federal loans. And so during this time, we plan to maintain this forbearance period and just go ahead and take the money that we would have put into our Great Lakes loans into our earnest loan, which is our private loan. And the reason that we're going to do this is because our dogs are walking all over the place. The reason we're going to do this is because the earnest loan naturally has a higher interest rate than our government loans. And so this way we're going to save money in the long run. Just a note, if you have private loans like we do, just understand those are not going into forbearance automatically. The interest rate on those is not changing. The monthly payment amounts are also not changing. And so you need to make sure you know the difference between your private student loans and your federal student loans.
We also wanted to give a little bit of an update on our home refinance that Nick mentioned in our last video. We're at the pretty much end stages of that, and we hope to have it wrapped up by the end of the month.
We'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
That's what she said. I'll do gold with, which egg is yours?
I want purple.
Okay.
Wow, so shiny. So pearl-like. Ooh! Hi,
Now
get
go down. Down.
It's not for you. She's really excited about eggs.
Yeah.
I wish we had more Easter treats. Okay, well, that could look pretty cool.
It looks like glue.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's shinier than glue. Wow. That rose gold doesn't really look any different than pearl.
Nope.
That looks really bad.
It looks terrible. What happened? I'm not very confident in these eggs. Man, that one looks just so bad. I'm gonna redo it, I think.
Sorry I picked such a bad egg kit. Maybe when they dry, they'll just be like magically
No,
really
there's
nice.
no chance. There's no way.
That one was nice.
It looks a little better now.
Yeah, that one looks good.
So maybe the
Double dip
gold
this
just
guy.
really sucks.
Oop. I kind of just want to eat an egg.
I don't really have a hunkering for an egg.
A hunkering?
A hankering for an egg.
Gross. That's kind of nice.
That could be okay. It looks the same as that one. Or should I do all three and have a brown egg?
No.
Okay.
It already looks
it's kind of brown, yeah. Somehow got some
It
blue.
doesn't
on
look
it.
bad. I like that. It's like a peach. Peachy color.
Okay.
I think that looks good. How are we gonna wrap this up?
All right, well, thanks for watching this. We're gonna show you guys these eggs, so please just let us know in the comments which one is your favorite, because they're all so dang good, it'll be really hard for you to choose, I think. But for now, we just wanna say Happy Easter to you. You're a couple days late. Hope you had a nice holiday, and we'll catch you at the end of the month.
All right, bye.
Bye. Glug, 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 glug.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. We put out videos on the 1st and 15th of every month. So if you enjoy it, make sure you subscribe and tell others. That'll be fine. All right. All right, so the thing about gas is that if you're not driving anywhere, you don't have to put it in your car, which is kind of nice. The loans go in an automatic state of forbearance. You don't actually, I guess they can't hear that anyway, you know, but it's fine. Ugh, stank.
Okay, so hopefully that was a nice short video.